When did they send? Oh, okay.
All
I'll
right.
ask you later.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our training today. Sorry for the delay. We're learning about the Philippines. So welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's registered. We're on the TBO Academy. Make sure your name is up here. Okay. If it's not up there, it's not going to show up on your certificate. You want to make sure your certificate is showing. Okay. Or your name is showing. All right. As we were talking about, we do these trainings to become better travel
Wow.
agents, to be able
Wow.
to sell to our clients and show them the different destinations, programs, etc. Okay. So just wanted to share that. At the end, there's a test. So we all take that and then you get a certificate. Okay. So as I said, make sure
Mhm.
your name's up here. And again, welcome
Yeah.
everybody. We
Marnie, I'm sorry, I'm here, but where do I go to the courses?
Yeah, under TBO Academy. So under TBO Academy, and then it's Boracay. So you can do a search, like you go to course detail, and then you can do a search. Oh, now I gotta sign in again. I think I'm already signed in. Uh, Hold on. Okay, so sign in. All right, so again, make sure your name is up here, and then you're going to go into Boracay. So you can go to courses. Where's the search button? Hold on. Da, 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 da.
Marnie, I found it, dear.
Okay,
I'm with you. Thank
okay,
you.
you're welcome. All right, Scott, no worries. Just again, the test is until the end, so don't worry. We'll wait for you for the test. So get signed back in. All right. So here we are. Can everybody see my screen and can everybody hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Boracay is a tourist island in the Philippines, Western Visayas region. It is located zero point 0.8 kilometers, 0.50 miles off of Panay's northwest coast, with a total land area of Boracay of 10.32 square kilometers, 3.98 square miles. It is governed by three barangays in Mali, Aklan, Boracay had a population of 32,267 in 2015. During its 6-month closure in 2018, the Boracay Interagency Task Force was in charge of the island. Boracay is known for being one of the world's top leisure locations. In addition to its white sand beaches, it was becoming one of the top places for calm and nightlife as of 2013. So I don't know if this is more updated or not, but as you see, some things, are older and always remember, always check the most current information. Okay. All right. Why is Boracay so popular? It is known for its beautiful white beaches, exciting water activities, and exciting nightlife. What is Boracay? It's a tiny island in the Philippines central region. It is well known for its beaches, resorts. White Beach is located on the west coast and is surrounded by palm trees, bars, and restaurants. Bulabog Beach on the east coast is a hot spot for water sports due to high winds, and the observation platform on Mount Luho, which is close by, provides panoramic views of the island. Diverse marine life may be found off the coast on coral reefs and shipwrecks. Why Boracay is the best tourist spot? Boracay is the ideal beach destination because of its beautiful white sand beaches, crystal clear seas that are ideal for swimming. And what type of island is Boracay? Boracay is a tropical island surrounded by gorgeous white sand beaches, crystal blue oceans, located just off the bigger Philippines island of Panay, approximately an hour flight from Cebu and Manila. And again, I apologize for any mispronunciation. This is supposed to take about 20 to 30 minutes. We must pass the quiz. Like the module, because I gave more information, it will be great help for more information for our client on booking. Thanks so much. Course module is awesome and great learning and information. All right. So you're going to click start this course. Thank you. All right. And while it's loading, I just wanted to tell you. So I got another invite for a fam trip to Malta just now. I'm signed up under, what is this? A Fluent Hospitality Group. So I'll share more with you on fam trips. Just remind me when we're done, okay? All right. Boracay is a tourist island in the Philippines' Western Visayas region. It's located, okay, so we read through that. Best known, top leisure, white sand, top places for calm nightlife of the 2013. All right, history. Now look up here, guys. Make sure your name's up here. And then you can save all these slides to refer back to. Okay, so you click all slides. You do have to save it up here in your itinerary. Okay, and then you just put here, I'll put Philippines. I spell it right. Okay, and then save it. And then that way it will save under your profile. Okay, you can also then, email it, etc. Just wanted to share that. All right, and now's your time for your history class. So in the early 1970s, standing on Boracay's white beach, you have seen the same pristine sand and vistas out to sea that you do now. What's new now is the bustling world that has taken up residence behind the beach. So Boracay was virtually unknown for millennia, a secret jewel in the Western Visayas that the most daring explorers only visit. Boracay, like the rest of the Philippines, was difficult to reach. In the history of Boracay Island, regular flights, buses, even boats were not available. Did you see that? I didn't even touch anything. It popped. Okay. 1521 to 1960, prior to Boracay's tourism, Boracay was home to roughly 100 people who produced rice, fished, and reared goats when the Spanish came to the Philippines under Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. The Ati tribe is the name given to the original indigenous residents in the history of Boracay. Boracay residents made their living primarily from fishing and coconut farming in the 1940s and 1950s. They also conducted business with companies on the nearby island of Panay. During this time, cyanide-based overfishing severely harmed neighboring reefs, and the expense of farming had risen to an unsustainable level. So in the 1960s, Boracay shifted industries and began trading puka shells, which were still plentiful on the islands, aptly called Puka Beach at the time. Boracay's first glimpse on the world stage was 1970s. Two films about Boracay Island were released in 1970, Nam's Angels, also known as The Losers, and Too Late, The Hero, in the United States. Boracay's culture and beauty were suddenly showcased internationally for all to witness for the first time. In his book about the Philippines, German writer Jens Peter hailed the island as heaven on earth. A few years later, in 1978, significantly raising awareness of Boracay's culture and tradition, the Boracay Island began to draw some tourism as a result of the unexpected international interest. However, the number of visitors was still relatively low. At this time, the island's only guest houses were Aguirre's Beach House and White Beach Rest House, which cost 5 to 10 pesos per night, respectively. Not too bad, huh? All right. Ooh, pretty. Backpackers, boat stations, and the 1980s. The island has been steady increase in tourists since the early 1980s. Initially, the island was primarily visited by backpackers searching for a cheap retreat away from the crowds. The order of the day was affordable local NEPA-type accommodations and native meals. Boat transportation to and from Boracay was organized during the majority of the 1980s by flagging down and chartering passing boats. As the number of tourists grew, it became essential to regulate where people entered and exited, as ships dropping down tourists just about everywhere were an accident awaiting to happen. In 1988, 3 boat stations were built along the 4-kilometer stretch of White Beach to address this issue. They became designated drop-off and pickup places for arriving and departing guests. These stations are no longer utilized as boat stations, but their names from the history of Boracay still used to allude to the various White Beach districts. All right. Can somebody help Hazel? Hazel, you should be already in. We've done TPO
I
before.
thought so. I thought so, but my credentials is not letting me in. I don't know
Try the
which.
different ways. Sometimes it's an email, sometimes it's Google or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I was already here, but it's not letting me. Okay, I'm I'm listening to you and I am trying to. What do we put with the OTP?
What's the options?
Oh, no, it says enter OTP.
Okay, I don't know.
It says register here for free. So I put all my things and then enter OTP. And then I put my email. It says email validation pending.
Yeah, again, you should already be in it. So I would just keep trying the different ways.
Okay.
The OTP is going to be a code that's sent to your email address to
Thank
verify you.
you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Go ahead. I don't
right.
want to interrupt.
All right, we're on Philippines. It's actually Boracay on TBO Academy, Jamila. All right, so it's Boracay right there. Okay, mainstream resorts arrived in the 1990s. So investors from Philippine cities such as Iloilo and Manila saw an opportunity and began developing more prominent and more luxury Boracay hotels with superior facilities for the well-heeled. The first swimming pools and fine dining establishments arose. A US-based consultant was recruited to draw together a long-term plan for the island's future, and a task force was formed to see it through. Thank you, Karen. In 1991, however, power was transferred to the local government, which appears to have misplaced or ignored the plan, allowing an opportunist free market to take over. So later in the 1990s, several major hotel chains arrived on the island, the first being Shangri-La Resort and Spa, which is depicted above. By 1997, the original sewer system was having trouble keeping up with the unexpected influx of visitors. So much that at the end of 1990, a bacterial outbreak caused Boracay tourism to plummet by more than a half. This was quickly solved by the installation of significantly more powerful water purification system. So this is Shangri-La. All right. Explosive growth and sustainability issues from 2000 to 2017. So in history, Boracay garnered numerous travel accolades during the time, the most renowned of which was granted by Travel and Leisure in 2012 as World's Best Island. Due to all this attention, tourism in Boracay exploded, but the infrastructure to support it couldn't keep up. 2015, major environmental hazards such as filthy water spilling onto the streets in several local locations began to surface. There had been sustainability difficulties before, but they had gotten so widespread at that point that they couldn't be ignored any longer. Then, during a tropical storm, Uduja, in 2017, 90% of Boracay's roadways were flooded. The drainage infrastructure was simply not designed to handle that situation. Boracay was closed for rehabilitation in 2018 and then reopened. Boracay will be shuttered for up to 6 months beginning April 26th, according to Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte. Between April and October 2018, the island was closed to enable the island's rehabilitation. The long-term upgrade effort began, encompassing everything from improving drainage, energy systems to constructing safer sidewalks, higher quality road surfaces. While some locals were traumatized by the change, most people think it was appropriate to do on Boracay Island. Long-term benefits exceed the short-term inconvenience, and everyone will profit from a more sustainable and environmentally friendly Boracay Island in the end. The demographics. So demographics of Boracay off the northwest coast of Panay Island and is part of Philippines' Western Visayas Island group, or region 6, is that, or 11? 6. The Boracay Island in size is approximately 7 kilometers long, dog bone shaped. It has a total land area of 10.32 square kilometers, with the narrowest spot being less than 1 kilometer wide. South-facing Caban Beach is located on Panay Island across a small strait from the Cataclan jetty port. For the bulk of the year, the Caban Kagban Jetty Port is Boracay's principal entrance and departure point. Tabasan Beach, which faces east, can be an alternative entry and exit point depending on wind and wave conditions. White Beach and Bulabog Beach, Boracay's two main tourist beaches, are on opposing sides of the island's compact core section. According to the demographics of Boracay, Bulabog Beach faces east and White Beach faces west. There are several other beaches on the island. Central Tourism Beach, White Beach, is approximately 4 kilometers long and is surrounded by resorts, hotels, lodging houses, restaurants, and other tourism-related enterprises. 2-kilometer-long pathway known as the Beachfront Path runs across the center of the beach, separating it from the business that line it. Beachfront businesses run the length of the beach to the north and south of the Beachfront Path. Beachfront Path is connected to Boracay's main route. Vehicle Road, which traverses the island length through several roads and trails. A pathway goes around the headland at the far northern end of White Beach, connecting White Beach and Dinaud Beach. Bulabog Beach, located across the island from the White Beach, is the island's second most popular tourist destination and the hub for windsurfing and kiteboarding. Could be a test question. Boracay's land area is split between 400 hectares of protected forest land and 628.96 hectares of agricultural land for land use and conservation reasons. Boracay has a population of 535,725 people, or 7.54% of the region's total population, according to 2010 Boracay's population census, making it the second smallest province in Region 6. Sorry, let me turn my ear up. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Go. Weather in Boracay. All right, so the climate is split into two distinct weather patterns called the Amahan and Habagat seasons by locals. Amahan denotes cold northeast breeze in Visayan, while Hagabat indicates west or southwest wind. Southwest monsoon in Visayan. The Amahan season is distinguished by mild temperature in Boracay, little or no rainfall, and a northeasterly breeze. The Habagat season is marked by hot and humid weather in Boracay, heavy rains regularly, and strong westerly breeze. The change in wind direction is the primary signal of the transition between Amahan and Habagat seasonal trends. Most years, the change is sudden and takes place overnight. In certain years, the wind will cycle between Amahan and Habagat patterns multiple times before setting into the pattern for the next season, which can last up to a week or two. And then from October to June, Boracay will be under the Amahan weather pattern and the Habagat weather pattern for the remainder of the year. From 2009 to 2019, temperatures in Malay Municipality province fluctuated between 25 and 30 degrees Celsius with a low of 24 degrees in February 2014 and a high of 31 degrees in October of 2018. And a larger range in 2019 with a low of 23 degrees in March and a high 33 degree in May. Temperature in Boracay might drop below 30 Celsius during tropical storms. Tropical storms can hit Boracay at any time of year, but the Habagat season is the most probable period to observe them. All right, culture. The Ati Negrito people who spoke a Visayan language called Nati were the Boracay culture and traditions original residents. Various languages such as Aklanon, since Boracay is an Aklan province, Hiligaynon, Tilongo, Kanaraya, and then Kapazanon, other Visayan languages, Filipino and English, were later introduced to the island by later inhabitants. Every January, the well-known Ati Atahan Festival, a part of Boracay's history and culture, takes place at Kalibo on neighboring Panay Island. On Boracay, a considerably smaller Antihan celebration is held in the second or third week of January to celebrate the culture of Boracay. All right, tourism. So Boracay's tourist peaks during Amahan season, partly due to the island's wind and weather patterns. The prevailing wind during Amahan is from the east. White Beach, Boracay's primary tourist attraction, is located on the island's western side and is wind protected. The water off White Beach is frequently glassy smooth during Amahan season. On the island's eastern side, hills on the island's northern and southern ends channel the Amahan season wind from the east onshore into Bulabog Beach in the island's center portion. Therefore, the reef-protected seas off the beach are generally safe for scuba diving, windsurfing, and kiteboarding, kite surfing. Mega World Corporation, a real estate development company managed by Andrew Tan, was reported to have set aside PHP 20 billion to construct tourism estates in Boracay and Cavite in June of 2011. Boracay New Coast is a proposed Boracay project that comprises four best hotels in Boracay with a total of 1,500 rooms, as well as a plaza and an entertainment center. Discovery Shores in Boracay, a premium 5-star resort operated by a Filipino hospitality firm named the Discovery Leisure Company, Inc., and owned by Discovery World Corp., is another resort in Boracay. The 88-suite hotel, which also has a spa and 4 restaurants and bars, is located at Station 1 on White Beach and has been described as more Miami chic than Hidden Paradise. Leisure activities, you've got horseback riding, scuba diving, diving helmets, snorkeling, windsurfing, kiteboarding, cliff diving, parasailing are all accessible on or around Boracay. Graham Marsh built an 18-hole par 72 golf course on the island of Boracay. Furthermore, as of 2010, Boracay had over 350 beach resorts with over 2,000 rooms, ranging in quality from 5-star to budget accommodations. Boracay also has a diverse selection of restaurants, bars, pubs, and nightclubs. Willie's Rock in Boracay. Boracay's Rock, a famous natural rock feature, stands conspicuously in front of Willie's Beach Resorts. Again, that may be something you save so you can share it with your clients or on your post. All right, travel requirements. Again, these probably need updated. I don't know. Always check most current information. So get an RT-PCR COVID test done. Both a saliva RT-PCR test and a nasal swab test are acceptable. This rule does not apply to children under the age of 2. It's crucial to note that your flight must depart within 72 hours of the time you were tested, not after you received the results. Prefer booking a DOT accredited hotel. Aside from being DOT certified, the hotel must now require certificate of authority to operate owing to the epidemic. Another thing to keep in mind is that you can only share a room with members of your own family at the hotel. This will be verified. Fill out health declaration form, apply for 5-Pass. The 5-Pass system is the Philippines' national contact tracking system, which is primarily used by airports and seaports. Applications must be submitted at least 2 days before arrival. Request your QR code. The QR code is Auckland's local contract tracking system and is best to request it at least 12 hours ahead of time to guarantee you have it before you leave. Hazel, I would get completely out and go back in. I would also try signing in under the other way. I think you can sign in under Google or something. Just keep trying. All right, how do you get to Boracay? So by air, the 2 closest airports are Cataclan Airport, which has little connection, and Calibo International Airport, which has a greater number of international flights arriving from China, Thailand, Tapai, and other regions of the Philippines. You may hire minivans, vans, or coasters to carry you to the Cataclan Jetty Port, where you can board a ferry to Boracay. After landing, many tricycles are available once you arrive at the port to assist you in getting to your accommodation. By road, Boracay is also accessible by road from Manila, which takes around 12 hours. From Manila, a variety of tourist buses, vans, and automobiles are available. All right, when's the best time to visit Boracay? How cool. The dry season lasts from November to April. Again, this probably test question. It's the best time to visit. so November to April. This period is known as the Amahan season, bringing a chilly northeast wind and sweeps the island. The seawater is ideal for swimming, diving, and other sports due to the low humidity and rainfall, and makes this period the best time of year to visit Boracay. Places to see, things to do. Okay, Boracay is a wonderful beach location, having been named one of the greatest islands of the world by renowned travel publications. But in addition to the beautiful white sand beaches, Boracay has a plethora of tourist attractions that are well worth a visit. Boracay never fails to wow its tourists, from its beautiful beaches to its cliff diving sites. You have Mount Lohu. This is the most magnificent perspective and the highest height, 100 meters above sea level on Boracay Island. The vista from above Mount Lohu is well worth the effort. The comfortable way to reach there is to climb or ride your mountain bike up the steep road leading north from Barangay Bulabog on Boracay's island eastern side. After leaving Bulabog village, you'll enter a much calmer environment with just the chirps of birds and the odd distant wonka to accompany you. As you continue north, a road sign will direct you to the modest admission charge and the start of your access to the panoramic view of Boracay Island. Boracay Rock, this is a remarkable natural structure that may be seen just off the coast of the United States. The sea has totally undercut the little island, and the top of it overhangs the depressed base. Shells, corals, starfish abound between Boracay Rock and Little Boracay Rocks, making it a favored fossil-seeking location for locals and a popular Boracay tourist spot. White Beach. The world-famous White Beach is one of the most popular attractions in Boracay. It is a long stretch of fine white sand beach separated into 3 stations. Station 1 has the high-end resorts, best restaurants in Boracay. Station 2 has the malls and bars for a good evening. And then Station 3 is the most tranquil since there are fewer people and it's quieter. Okay, remember that? All right, Crystal Cove Island. Instead of spending your time outside, go inside to a cove, have a swim. Crystal Cove Island has something for everyone, including hiking paths, lovely beach, stunning vistas, and a miniature museum. The coves are open from 8 to 5 and can only be reached by boat from Boracay's main island. The cove is a few places to visit in Boracay where one can witness adventure and timidness altogether. Bulabog Beach, a walk around the rocky point at the northern end of White Beach towards the beach of Dinawa, which would provide you with a wonderful view of Boracay from a different viewpoint and attract tourists in Boracay. Have a drink at Baling High Beach Resort on the bluff above the charming tiny bay for a glimpse of the island's volcanic origins. A short stroll from Punta Bunga Beach will bring you to the Naked Rock, and from where you can overlook Mindoro Island to the northwest while relaxing. At Dinawid Beach is the only short walk from all the bars, yet it feels like another island. The tiny, peaceful beach is a welcome respite from the busy stations 1 and 2. Dinawid Beach is a wonderful alternative to island hopping if you don't have time. Dinawid Beach is a place one must visit to get a first-hand experience of Boracay beaches. And then you have Ariel's Point, finest tourist spot in Boracay to be if you wanted to make the most of your exploration and participate in the island's most exhilarating activity, cliff diving. The Boracay tourist attraction is located on the island of Boracay. The Visayas has been a little rocky island 30 minutes from Boracay that have 5 diving boards with varying depths from 3 to 15 meters. And then it may appear not very comforting, yet it is unforgettable experience. If you choose to travel higher, Mount Luho, the area's highest peak, offers spectacular vistas and dizzying scenery. All right. Did you get in, Hazel? Okay.
No, I tried everything. I tried forgot password. I tried to register again to my business email. It's not doing it to my personal email. It says email invalid. And I went to my email to see if they emailed me that code. It's not here. And I'm looking if
Try to do it on your phone or something, or try to clear your browsing, or try a different browser.
Different browser. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So more places to see. Iligan Beach. Gorgeous white sand, crystal blue seas like the other beaches in Boracay. The calm coastline and picturesque limestone islands a few meters from the shore are what distinguish Iligan Beach. This beach is frequently neglected by tourists visiting Boracay Island due to its unpopularity and remoteness. Look how pretty that is, though. Willie's Rock, the castle-like volcanic structure that dominates the seascape along the White Beach, located 100 meters offshore in shallow water near Boat Station 1. Stairs face the shore and lead to a chapel with the statue of the Virgin Mary. How pretty. At the summit, Willie's Rock is Boracay's most photographed landmark, provides a panoramic view of the island. Nasag Point on Panay Island may be seen on the horizon. It's most impressive around sunset when it transforms into a darker silhouette against the night sky. Notice the difference when the water reaches the third of the stairs leading to the Holy Monument at high tide. At low tide, the rock and statue look considerably bigger and taller. This beach is a place to see and take in the scenery. There is no admission cost and it is open 24 hours a day. Willie's Rock is located on Station 1 of the enormous White Beach, which stretches along the western coast of Boracay Island. You can go about on foot in this region. Talapapa Market, Balabog Lake, and the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry are among the other attractions in this area of Boracay Island. You have Gateway Rock, huge arc at the point of Bulabac Point, serves as the entrance to Fairways and Blue Water Leisure Resort. Boracay's elite development and is a place to see in Boracay. The tiny concrete dock immediately beyond the rock arch provides excellent views of the island's beautiful east coast, which stretches for 6 kilometers from Lapuz Point to Boracay's island southern or southeastern point. By tricycle or motor scooter, the Gateway Arc is easily accessible. Damal, in a tropical garden near the beach, take a walk among uncommon and gorgeous butterflies, with guided tours of the life stages, including eggs, caterpillars, pupae, and butterflies. It's both entertaining and instructive. Boracay's Butterfly Garden is 5 minutes from Damal and is located near Bolabog Beach. At the Butterfly Farm, you'll also discover handicrafts and plants for sale. Puka Beach is a famous tourist spot place to visit in Boracay, and it has somewhat coarser sand than the White Beach. Nonetheless, it is worth seeing because of its natural beauty. All right, things to do. Boracay Island is modest in area, yet offers a wide range of activities. There are several things to select from, ranging from beaches to nightlife and everything in between. Boracay will not fail to amaze you with all the fun activities it has to offer you. Kite surfing on Bulabog Beach. This beach's wind is so fierce that it whips your hair and throws sand in your eyes. But if you're a kite surfer, this is heaven. Kite surfers will be getting some tremendous air all day. Stop by one of the many kite surfing businesses along the beach and they'll get you set up with instruction and equipment. Kite surfing is an extreme thing to do in Boracay as you get pulled on the water with significant wind power. Even if you don't plan on surfing, Bulabog Beach is only 1 kilometer from White Beach, making it a quick stroll if you want to see some kite surfers rip it up. Another hint is that lodging on this side of the island is generally less expensive than on the other. Ziplining. Without hiking or going on a physical adventure, you can obtain beautiful views of the entire island. Visit the zipline park, where you'll be pulled up to the top in a cage-like gondola. Then you'll be strapped in on your stomach and unleashed to zip down to the bottom at breakneck speeds. It's a short zip line, so you won't have to devote a whole day to it. but you'll still get a taste of excitement and some beautiful vistas off the coast, and it is one of the must-try activities in Boracay. And then ride the Zorb. Have you heard of the Zorbing before? This is how it goes. Huge plastic ball sits at the summit of an incredible steep slope. One person enters the ball, gets sealed within, and is then thrown down a grass path, careening down a ramp-like outdoor bowling ball while bouncing about inside. Meanwhile, your pals are waiting at the foot of the hill to get run over by the giant rolling Zorb. It's insane. I know. You may participate in this one of the crazy fun activities in Boracay, where you can either come for the Zorb alone or combine it with a zip line for a package offer. All right, go island hopping. Look how beautiful. I can't wait to go to the beach again. Join a 6-hour island hopping trip in Boracay. I will just with a vintage catamaran with a competent skipper and attentive crew. Ballinghai Beach, Crocodile Island, Crystal Cove, Magic Island, West Cove, and Puka Beach are all visited by most island excursions. Yay! Have fun, Marie. Have fun. I want to see pictures. The day will be spent snorkeling, leaping into the ocean from the boat, sunbathing on the deck, and exploring the coastline. There will be a lunch buffet with barbecue chicken, fresh mango, sides, and beverages to keep your energy up. Tours like these may be booked at hotels, tourist information centers, or from Filipino men hawking flyers all over the island. Strong parasailing in Boracay. You can watch parasailing in Boracay, catapulting visitors and vacationers into the sky from any lounge chair or bar stool on the white beach, as the huge parachute is towed behind a swerving motorboat. It's exhilarating to be so high in the air while flying at breakneck speed. And you get a spectacular bird's eye perspective of the island. There's no need to schedule a parasail excursion ahead of time because numerous boats are available throughout the day. Just stroll down to the beach and someone will give you a tour before you even get a chance to inquire. How about parasailing in Boracay? You can watch parasails in Boracay, catapulting visitors and vacationers into the sky from any lounge chair or bar stool on White Beach. As the huge parachute is towed behind a swerving motorboat, it's exhilarating to be so high in the air while flying at breakneck speeds, and then you get a spectacular bird's eye perspective of the island. No need to schedule a parasail excursion ahead of time because numerous boats are available throughout the day. Just stroll down to the beach and someone will give you a tour before you even get the chance to inquire. All right, scuba diving in Boracay. If you visit the island between April and June, you will have the most pleasing scuba diving experience in Boracay. The water is warm at this time and visibility ranges from 30 to 50 meters. You're in for a show with tropical coral reef that has more species than anywhere else on the planet. Sharks, tunas, rays, and plethora of colorful fish may all be expected. There are a variety of diving shops providing similar packages and visiting comparable dive sites on the island. So take a walk and see where you can get the best price. Because the currents in these waters are gentle, Boracay is an excellent place for beginners to complete their open water diving training. Cliff jumping and cliff diving in Boracay. Take a chance. Dive into the gorgeous seas of Boracay, one of the best diving sites in the world. Ariel's Point, which is situated on the outskirts of the fishing hamlet, is home to lush tropical trees, brilliant blue waters, an abundance of marine life, and volcanic rock formations. The celebration begins the moment you board the traditional Filipino bangka boat. Sip on unlimited beverages before deciding whether to spend your time cliff diving, kayaking, snorkeling, open water swimming, or sunbathing. Customize your day in paradise with the broad selection of activities offered. After a strenuous morning, replenish your energy with a lunch buffet, including fresh and traditional fare. Places to stay. So Boracay is a Philippine tropical island paradise. This little island has beautiful white sand beaches, few automobiles, making it ideal for relaxing. The island is supported on the north side by a mountain that descends down to the sandy strip of land. The breezy seas of the east are solid and ideal for water sports. White Beach has gentle surf, crystal blue seas, and the cafes and restaurants on the west coast Choose the perfect hotel for your Boracay holiday. Boracay Beach Club. Boracay, a tiny island off the coast of the Philippines, has experienced a surge in visitors in recent years. A tropical paradise like this can only be kept hidden for so long. Boracay Beach Club is for you. If you care about the island's environmental health, this 30-room boutique hotel is owned and maintained by a single family engaged in the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which works to safeguard the island, its environment, and its culture. The location is everything at this sleek, clean, and modern hotel. Many of the island's most famous beach spots are just feet away on the white beach, and if you tear yourself away from the modest but immaculate pool. Among these are the Willie's Rock, the Main Plaza, Cucamonga's, Jonah's Fruit Shakes, Club Para, and Obama Grill. Shangri-La Boracay. Boracay is a Shangri-La getaway. The hotel is located on the island's northeastern edge, away from the activity of White Beach. You'll still have incredible calm surf and gorgeous beaches just outside your door. You simply won't have to deal with many of the other visitors. Shangri Boracay Lodge is situated on 2 secret beach coasts for truly private experiences. The charming place to stay in Boracay is perched on the edge of a cliff. The rooms enjoy stunning views of the ocean and beach coves below, and the cliffside infinity pool appears to flow into the turquoise blue horizons. This hotel in Boracay is looking to create a good first impression. They will gladly pick you up by speedboat and whisk you away to the hotel's Puka Shell Beach. All right, other places to stay. You have Joni's Beach Resort. Locals call this family-owned resort Joni's Place, and it has been operating since 1985, making one of the island's oldest boutique hotels. Joni's may genuinely seem like a home away from home, and the resort has appearance of a home. Here, where the outdoor pleasure never stops, you'll be treated to top-notch Filipino hospitality. Parasailing, kayaking, kiteboarding, windsurfing, snorkeling, fishing, and secret cove excursions are available at Joni's. The staff would like to send you trekking, rock and wall climbing, mountain biking, and motorcycling if you want to spend a day away from the shore. Of course, beautiful sand and blue ocean water are just steps away from the resort. Its facilities and service make it one of the best places to stay in Boracay. Henan Lagoon Resort. Boracay's most noticeable feature is the pool that runs the length of the resort. The pool is designed to seem like a lagoon, and its numerous rivers create artificial islands in the resort's interior. Water features, swim-up bars, short water slides may be found all throughout the site. To get to your accommodation in one of the best resorts in Boracay, you'll probably have to cross a few bridges. On the slender island of Boracay, the hotel is at the heart of the action. The crowded white sand beach with bars and restaurants can be found a few steps to the west. Water sports are being played on the windy, wavy side of the island just a few feet to the east. You have District Boracay. Boracay's island resembles a telephone receiver. Up north, there's a bulb capped by a mountain with a small strip in the middle linking it to another bulb on the south side. The District Boracay is located in the midst of the narrow stretch, and this provides you with alternatives. Extreme water sports will enliven your senses as you walk east. White sand, quiet surf, ice beverages await you as you go west. The hotel's entryway actually leads to the Philippines' softest beach. Alternatively, you may have a comfortable 4-star place to stay in Boracay. The ultra-modern opulent hotel features award-winning restaurants, opulent suites, and a lovely spa. And then you have Villa Camilla Beach Boutique Hotel. This is located on the island's southeast coast, right below Station 3. This allows you to get away from the throng while having the option to join in if you choose. To join the celebration, simply travel 15 minutes north of the stunning white sand beaches of white sands of Western Boracay. The beach club of the hotel in Boracay is surrounded by large palm trees, providing shade and sense of exclusivity. Being close to boat Station 3 lets you get on a local long boat, head to the jetty port for diving, snorkeling, and sailing excursions. The Villa Camilla Beach Boutique Hotel is the ideal combination of leisure and fun for honeymooners and family. All right, more places to Day, you have Discovery Shores Boracay. During your time on Boracay, the Discovery Shores Boracay is ideal if you want to relax on the beach while enjoying beverages, music, cuisine, and entertainment. The motel is located directly on the coast. To get to this best place to stay, you'll have to go through a beach club with lounge chairs and a bar. You'll also enjoy the service. The Discovery Shores Boracay was named one of the top 500 hotels globally by Travel and Leisure magazine. The hotels in Boracay are very new, spotless, and contemporary. 4 floors, 88 guest rooms, surround a beautiful pool. However, you'll want to spend your whole vacation on the beach and at the resort's restaurants in Boracay. Its fine dining establishments have earned accolades for Asian cuisine. Two Seasons Resort. You may have heard the Two Seasons Hotel because of their famed 4-cheese pizza, but this Station 1 lodging is much more than that. There are 34 guest rooms at the Two Seasons Boracay Resort, including a presidential suite with its private plunge pool and the terrace overlooking Boracay's beautiful beaches and making it a few of the best resorts in Boracay. Guests may also relax on the beach in their day beds or take a swim in the hotel pool. You have Crimson Resort and Spa. Enjoy a private beach experience. Luxurious lodging is located at Station 0, far away from the island's congestion and activity. In addition to the hotel's top-tier facilities, you may enjoy the hotel's undisturbed white sand beach and beautiful blue seas, which are only available to Crimson Resort and Spa guests. And then the Lind Boracay, beachfront location, 119 rooms with beach, pool, or garden views, 3 restaurants, various unique amenities for its visitors to enjoy. The Lind Boracay emphasizes leisure and relaxation with its infinity pool and jacuzzi beachside lounge and the spa, a 5-star spa experience. All right, places to eat. So Boracay has a plethora of excellent eateries. White Beach's 4-kilometer coastline is a home into a diverse range of restaurants serving cuisines such as Thai, Japanese, Italian, French, North American, Filipino, and more. A Playa Beach and Bar is an open-air restaurant that serves Mediterranean cuisine in a hippie and laid-back atmosphere. This restaurant, which is located on White Beach towards the end of Station 1, is a fabulous place to start or end your day. Foreigners and locals alike flock here for a delectable cuisine, discounted happy hour specials, fantastic tropical house, music provided by a live DJ, and a peaceful hookah session. A Playa Beach Bar, Boracay, is also recognized for having one of the island's greatest fire shows. There is an indoor-outdoor space at a Playa Beach Bar. Customers rave about their pizza and other Italian delicacies like risotto and bruschetta. But it's the focaccia that keeps us going back. Crisp on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. The flavor combination of the spicy salami, rocket, mozzarella, and fresh veggies is fantastic and one of the best places to eat in Boracay. Servings are large enough to share, making them excellent value for money. What is a rocket? Or Italian food, if anybody knows that. Hoi Panga, Boracay, is a few of the hip and best restaurants in Boracay that bills itself as serving classic Filipino food with a fiesta twist. You can't go wrong with Hoi Panga Boracay on White Sand Beach or White Beach Station 2 if you're looking for a festive restaurant in Boracay to sample authentic Philippines cuisine. You can tell that their promotion tagline is as genuine as the cuisine they offer. From sisig, pig's head, and liver seasoned with calamansi and chili pepper, and adobong kangkong, healthy vegetable dishes with soy sauce, garlic, and vinegar, and much more. Ooh, yucky. Okay, I'm glad you like it. Are you from there, Marie? Or are you just going for vacation? Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Next. All right, other places to eat. So you have Chacha's Beach Cafe, located on Station 2, White Beach, with a well-designed modern venue that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Despite having an international menu, Chacha's Beach Cafe Filipino dishes are exceptional. Pinakbet, mixed vegetables, and cooked in fish sauce, crispy lechon belly rolls, roasted suckling hog, Jalapeno waffles and more local specialties are available to sample here. Its exclusive services make it a famous restaurant in Boracay. Mama's Fish House. Not only will you be able to eat on the beachfront of one of Boracay's most popular beaches if you dine at Mama's Fish House, but you'll be able to sample fresh fish prepared in Filipino or Asian manner. The trademark paella and the grilled yellowfin tuna steak are two of the most popular meals. Mama's Fish House is a fantastic spot for a romantic meal in Boracay because of its peaceful, lovely setting. If you reserve your table at the proper time, you'll also enjoy a spectacular sunset display. Mesa Filipino Modern is a mainstream famous local restaurant in Boracay, and its name suggests. It's part of the Henan Regency Resort on White Beach between Station 2 and 3 and provides delicious Filipino cuisine at reasonable pricing. All of the staples of this cuisine can be found here, with each dish bursting with flavor. Popular dishes include lechon, sisig, and adobo, all of which are well prepared by the culinary staff. The restaurant's seaside position also makes it a great place to watch the sunset. And then you have the Hobbit Tavern, unique and innovative environment with diverse menu of foreign foods and daily live music for lunch and supper. The restaurant is one of the best places to eat in Boracay and is designed around characters from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, as the name indicates. However, because the entire workforce is made up of tiny people, it takes the subject to an unexpected degree. T-shirts and mugs are available for purchase at the restaurant. So I wonder how they find so many tiny people on such a little island. Yes, they send out for auditions or something. All right, Pig Out Bistro. Despite its amusing and contradictory name, the Pig Out Bistro is one of Boracay's best seafood restaurants. The modest cafe is located near Station 1 in a new building just across from Astoria, Boracay. One of the most delicious meals on the menu is their seafood platter, which can efficiently serve up to 5 people. Authentic specialties such as crab burger, oysters, mignonette, and are also available. Service is mind-boggling and the rates are reasonable. The Roos Resto Bar. Okay. They spelled it different on both sides. Okay. Located on the rooftop of the Farah Hotel Boracay in the heart of the island, is a great place to enjoy sundowner unauthentic Filipino cuisine. The sinugla fish ceviche and grilled pork belly is delectable, and the chicken and pork adobo, soy sauce stewed meats with vinegar and spices are highly recommended. There are various other meals on the menu, all of which are made to a high quality. The Roof, being one of Boracay's best rooftop restaurants, is widespread and may become very crowded around sunset. If you want to have an amorous dinner around that time, make a reservation in advance. Aria Cucina Italiana, a sophisticated trattoria located near the mall's beachside entrance, and its beachfront position makes it an excellent place to watch the sunset. The restaurant provides all the typical Italian meals, including homemade pasta, wood-fired oven-baked pizza, and meat and seafood cooked as they would be on the Mediterranean coast. Aria Cucina is an excellent location to dine in since the ambiance is relaxed and decor is modest. Sunnyside Cafe, modern and modest establishment in a peaceful ambiance, specializing in all-day breakfast and light meals with American and Filipino flavors. Sunnyside Cafe features indoor-outdoor dining spaces and is situated on the Station 3 beachfront near the southern end of White Beach. The mango grilled sandwich and bacon, the Sunnyside Cafe Chori burger, a Filipino twist on the American classic, the espresso caramel pancakes, that sounds good, and avocado bacon smash are among the most popular meals here, and the prices are in the middle. All right, we're almost time for our quiz. Languages spoken there: Visaya, Tagalog, major Filipino dialects. The English language is frequently used. The size: the Boracay Island is 7 kilometers long and 1 kilometer broad at its narrowest point. Total length of 1,083 hectares. Currency, the Philippine peso. Currency in Boracay. Most major hotel resorts and restaurants accept credit cards and banks. The Boracay Tourist Center and certain resorts and restaurants can convert significant currencies. Dress code in good taste and casual. Both men and women should avoid wearing short shorts, bikinis, bra-type tops, and topless in public areas. Nudity and topless swimming and or sunbathing are prohibited. All right, everybody ready for a quiz? Now remember, they may be out of order, they may be different, so we'll go through and make sure everybody passes. Which year was Boracay closed for rehabilitation? Was it 2018? Yeah. What film was released in 1970 about Boracay Island? Is that The Losers? I think it was The Losers. Let me know if I'm wrong. White Beach is separated by 3 stations. What does Station 1 has to offer? That was the high-end hotels, right? The bars and malls was on 2, right? I think that one. Ati-Atahan Festival is celebrated in which month? February? Okay, come on, guys. Need a little help. January, thank you. All right, which restaurant in Boracay claims to serve classic Filipino with a fiesta twist? That was the Hoy Panga. In which season Boracay tourism is at the peak? Omaha, right? The Villa Camilla Beach Boutique Hotel located on the island's southeast coast, right below which station? Station 3. Boracay's limestone islands are a few meters away from which beach? White Sand Beach? What do you guys think?
I think it's the White Sand Beach.
Okay, thank you. What is the most suitable way to climb Mount Lahu? All the above? Trek? Cycle?
All the above.
Thank you. What currency is used? Philippine peso, right?
Yes.
All right. Anybody have any others? Any questions? Anybody miss any of these?
Yes, I missed some.
Okay.
Which restaurant in Bora Bora claims to serve classic Filipino food with a fiesta twist?
The Hoy Panga.
And one more.
Sorry, go ahead.
White Beach is separated by 3 stations. Which does Station 1 have to offer tourists in Bora?
That was the Station 1 high-end resorts and best restaurants.
I have one. Which film was released in 1970?
I think it's The Losers.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I did submit mine while you guys were talking. I got 8 out of 10. So there's
Do you
2
know
of them
which-
in there that
Do you know
aren't
which ones
quite.
are wrong or no?
Can I retake the course and find out?
I think
Or is
so.
it- I don't know if it'll give me the answers. I can't remember on this one anymore.
All right. Anybody else know the
see.
movie? I think maybe that's wrong. The festival. Are we sure that's January? Yeah, let's see. At least you passed.
Yeah.
What is the currency?
I think that's the Philippine peso. I think.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. The restaurant, I know that one was right. Which season is at the peak? I'm pretty sure it was the Amahan. What about this? The Limestone Islands? Is it all of them maybe? Or is it just the white sand?
It's making me go through the whole course again.
Okay.
I got
I
7 out
also
of
got
10.
8.
I got 7 out of 10.
Okay.
I got 8 out of 10.
But we don't know which ones are wrong, right? I'm just
The
checking.
Villa Command Beach Boutique Hotel is located in Station 3.
Yes.
The the festival is celebrated in which month? In that we said February,
January.
January.
Yeah. Maybe it's this one. No,
Which film was released? You said The Losers.
I think so, but I don't know.
And
The
the
Losers
year,
was filmed where?
the year
That
Burkhart
was
was
it's saying it
closed for
was
rehabilitation. You said
2018.
2018.
Okay, I think The Losers is wrong. What
Tourist.
film was released in 1970 about Boracay Island? Too Late the
Would
Hero.
that be the Dunwich Horror?
What?
I thought that was the Dunwich Horror.
Okay. It's saying Too Late Hero. I'll just try it.
Okay, which beach is separated by 3 stations?
Oh,
What was it? All of the above?
I chose all the, let me try it. Because I want to see. Yeah, so I really screwed up. Okay, so here it's showing me which ones are wrong. So, the limestone, I guess it's not telling me what's right.
The limestone is Iligan.
Thank you. Okay, let me retake it now. All right, so this is Hoy Iligan. The villa is located, there's Station 3, Peso. The film, anybody know what the film is? It keeps coming up Too Late.
Try Love Story. I'm still not able to log in. I'm just with you guys copying the
Which
answer.
restaurant is?
Try the Love Story.
All right. This is January. Most suitable way to climb. Was that one right? What's the most suitable way to climb Mount Lohu?
Try ride a motorbike.
Okay, it says the most suitable way is taking an ATV or buggy ride, a trike, or walking.
It said be all of the above.
And stairs. I'm gonna try this one because I think I tried that other one already. Nine out of 10. Okay. I'll take it.
Okay, which restaurant is Boracay acclaimed to serve
high-end.
classic Philippine food?
What are
Where's
the
the high
choices?
end?
Cha Cha Beach Cafe, High Pango, Mama Fish House.
Es Hoipanga.
Yeah, Hoi Panga. So that's, yeah. Hoi, H-O-Y.
Uh-huh. Limestone Islands are a few meters away from which beach?
We chose White Beach.
What sand? White sand beach.
Yeah.
In which season Boracay tourist is at peak?
Omaha, right?
Mm, we get. Okay, I passed 8 out of 10.
All right. Congratulations. Anybody else need help? Congratulations, everybody. Tomorrow we are doing what are we doing tomorrow is Atlantic Canada, and it's on OTT. All right, and the link is right here under that Facebook page. So right here, OTT. Nope, that was Cayman Islands. Hold on. Atlantic Canada. Oh, that's because I did that last. Okay. So it's under OTT. And then remember you register under the US flag and then you go to the UK flag for our training. Okay? So have a great weekend, everybody. If I don't see you tomorrow. And then next week we are starting MSc. We're going to do Spain, Dobby, Australia, and Disney. So hope to see you there. Make sure you guys get registered. Have a great holiday weekend and a great Friday. If you want to learn about like fam trips and stuff, there's a program here called Fam Travel for Me that gives you a lot of information. It costs $25 for the year, but they send you a lot of different information. So it's $25. Again, it's a tax write-off, but it talks about fam trips, discounts, so attractions, Mexico, hotels. So like we're going to Mexico next month or in October. So here, fam trips, they have them listed, different discounts and stuff. I wanted to see, because we actually extended our stay. So I remember Live Aqua was giving away 2 free nights once you completed their training. So check these out. Crown Paradise, Puerto Vallarta. Here, email Fam Travel for me for booking rates. So this is a good site. Also, as I said, just get in and register with all the different vendors. Because again, they send out specials all the time. All kinds of promotions and stuff. So check it out.
What's that site again? Fam?
Fam Travel for Me. I'll put it in here.
Marty, which fam trip are you going on in Mexico next month in October?
It's the Margaritaville.
Okay. Because I'm going to one next month too. I was wondering if it was the same one.
Where are you going?
Barcelona in
fun.
Cancun. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have your IATAN card, you get 50% off for Escaret. So we're going to try to do that one day. And then one day we're going to do the ferry over to Isla Mujeres. So that's one of my agents actually has a condo 20 minutes from the airport. So she's going to check it out for us. And instead of, so we're staying in the all-inclusive for 3 days. for the fam trip, and then we're going to stay in a couple different little boutique hotels to kind of see the difference. So, but yeah, we're excited. So I go to Cancun. I try to go at least, once a year or every other year. But I love it. And especially the Escarret, the Shelha, explore all those. I'd love to stay on the property. Yeah, Linda's never been there, so we need to get her, and so it'll be fun. But yeah, check those out. Always watch your emails, for different events and stuff, and then I'll try to put it in there when I see it in our chat here in our Facebook page, okay? But as we always say, you guys are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bank. Have a great holiday weekend. Be safe. And I hope to see you tomorrow for our Atlantic Canada.
I never was able to get into TBO, but I sent them an email. Even my husband helped me. He was able to get the OTP validation, but then it says my email is incorrect.
You mean
So
the TBO,
I don't think it's me. I think it's
the
portal.
program. Okay. Yeah, just let me know. And if you need help with the test, just text us.
Okay, thank you. I took some notes and pictures, so I'll try to do it myself. But now I'm worried that I can't get into that portal.
Okay. Yeah, check it out. Let me know.
But which one did you get invitation that they just sent an email lately?
Oh, that was
For
the
fun?
Malta.
Which one?
It's called Malta. Hold on, let me look. Yeah,
Did they send you an email because you registered with them? Is that how it works?
It could be that, or it could be when I did the training. Because when you do these trainings, it has your information. So I think it was that, because I think we did Malta training on one of these. So let me pull up my
Really?
email.
I can't remember Malta with me.
Yeah, we did Malta. I don't know how long ago it was, but
So every time we finish, every time we get a certificate, we need to check our email because they will send us
no,
sooner or later,
not. I
right?
mean, like we did Malta maybe last year, but they have your information. So, so it may not be right away. So that's why I said when we do these, here it is. So, fam trip opportunities to Malta. Click here for details.
So-
vote. It's for October 29th to November 2nd. It's at the Marriott. So maybe this was based on Marriott's training. So all I
But they're inviting you to go to Malta. They're inviting you to go to Malta.
Correct. I don't know what's included. It doesn't specifically say. Like for my Margaritaville one, let me see if that one comes up. Here. So this one, Charisma, you're invited to the West Coast fam trip for Margarita Island Reserve Riviera Maya. We get meals, drinks, and more, complimentary transfers, site inspection and training. This one, we do have to pay $45 a night. Most of the time they're free, but probably because it's an all-inclusive. Can't miss the activity. So whenever you go, you're representing Archer, so you need to be professional. Share the fun, so you want to make sure you post. Spaces are on high demand, don't delay. Spots filled first come, first serve. So they sent me a thing and said, we're holding your spot. And one of my other agents didn't respond in time and then just responded the other day and I said, sorry, it's too late. So you gotta watch because they fill up quickly. Okay. So yeah,
But will they invite you for their other farm trip date if you did not register on the first one they sent?
well, probably, that's they they send out, all different companies send out different things all the time. So again, just watch your emails, and that's why I tell everybody, make sure when you're registering for these trainings and stuff, make sure it's your information, because they'll send you, lunch and learns. Like Antigua did a lunch and learn here and drew my name for a fam trip to Antigua. But she wanted me to pay $800 for my flight within 3 days, and I didn't have that kind of money at that time, so I didn't get to go. But she said she'd put me, in for next time. So you never know. That's why, I can't guarantee that they'll send you another invite. So it all depends on, how many spaces they have when they do it. So, this site that I showed you, the Fam Travel for Me, is a good one to, at least get into and see, what's going on, and check out the different specials and stuff.
Okay.
And then again, if you guys see any that come up, let us know. So, this is Outrigger Resort. So this, convention's coming up. This is a nice resort in Hawaii. So you may want to check that out. 50% off rack rates. So, but yeah, just watch your stuff. Make sure you register with all the vendors and stuff. Here, Oasis just sent me a thing. Let's see what this is. This is the Pyramid Cancun. They always send it in Spanish, but I guess they figured because my last name's Hernandez.
Oh, yeah.
Let me copy this and see what it says.
Marnie, over here, I'm still with this TBO Academy where it says agency. We will put Archer Travel or our agency.
No, it's always Archer Travel.
Okay.
Yeah, always Archer Travel. We're working under their licensing.
See, it says email validation pending. OTP has sent you your email address. So, and I have been receiving the OTP that they sent, and then when I put it in, it's not working. But I guess I have to give it a break, maybe tomorrow or another day.
Yeah, but
I'll try to
you
register.
notified them, right? So hopefully they'll get back to you.
Yeah. And then I can always, if I don't pass, I can always retake until I pass, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Your stay includes Jungle Cruise, food and beverage, and free stay for 2 children, 3 and under. Okay, but I'm trying to see. So I just got this. But I'm trying to see what it's valid for.
So the title for those, it's I guess that you just need to read the whole email, right? Because I get a lot of email from everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, or do a search. I know that's what I'm saying. You get tons of emails. So do a search for FAM, F-A-M.
Also, there's always that word FAM, and it will show. Because as I've said, there's so many. Do I need to read all them one by one to make sure I'm not missing anything?
Hi there. Can you send me this in English, please? Yeah. I mean, like I said, you get so much stuff. So that's why,
Yeah.
I always tell everybody, all the new agents, make sure you go in and fill out, do a new email, because you're going to get so much. So.
Yes.
Oh, fun, Jamila. Yeah, we stayed there too. My niece is actually living there right now. And I got my sister a 7 days in a condo. What did I think I did under Evo Plus for $600 in Waikiki in a 1-bedroom condo. So that was great because it's like last minute. So check out all our stuff, guys, especially like Marriott. I mean, not Marriott, yeah, Marriott. The fantastic rates and stuff. $79. So failure. Okay. All right, guys. Well, have a great day. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Marnie.
We'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise,
Thank
have a
you,
great
Marnie.
weekend and a holiday. Be safe. And then we'll see you next week if you want to learn about MSC, because again, they give away free cruises sometimes. Okay. Not like Princess once you finish it, but you will get on their list and they'll send you all kinds of updates. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Marnie.
Bye, guys.
Right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.